Let me show you a super simple way to make your own homemade butter right in your kitchen. Even if you don't have a cow at home for that fresh milk, that's okay. This is going to save you some money on your grocery bill as well, since you've probably seen butter at well over $7 a brick. So what you'll do is grab a 1 liter carton of heavy whipping cream, something that's 32% or more. You're going to put it in your mixer. Be sure to keep it on the counter for about 45 minutes to get it to room temperature. And then you're going to whip it at a medium to high speed until you start seeing chunks like this form. The color will start to get darker and more yellow because that's the process of the butter forming and the buttermilk separating from the butter. And then you're going to bring it into a ball. You want to get and squeeze out as much buttermilk as possible before we go to the next step. So again, reminder, be sure that you let the buttermilk warm up on the counter. Like I said, I left it probably closer to an hour, which is not a big deal. It's not going to go bad. Just obviously don't forget about it. Set a timer. I actually set a timer. So yeah, so you're going to gather as much butter from the bowl as possible until there's pretty much nothing left. You can use a strainer. We used our hands. And then what you're going to do is add the chunk of butter to a bowl of ice water. And you're going to knead that butter into the ice water 2 to 3 times. I did it 2 times until you want to make sure that that water is pretty much clear by the second time. What I did was I changed the bowl of ice water, put the ball of butter into brand new ice water, and then we kneaded it and pushed out as much buttermilk as possible. So just be sure you have a bowl that you're able to knead, and again, your hands are going to get cold because the water is cold to knead the butter in. But like I said, just like you would knead, say, a ball of dough, you're going to knead the butter similar, squeezing out as much of the milk as possible. So be sure to collect all the chunks in there. You don't want to waste any of the butter as you're kneading it. And then you're gonna switch over, you're gonna change your water again, you're gonna knead it again, until you start seeing that the water is clear, there is no more excess buttermilk that you need to push out. So this whole process takes about, I would say, 20-25 minutes, depending on the speed that you have your mixer, your hand mixer set. This is a super inexpensive way. If you're getting whipping cream on sale, this is the best way to save a couple dollars, even if it's a couple dollars off of a brick of butter. Since I've been seeing it anywhere between $7 and $7.50 per brick. Have a bowl ready. You're going to squeeze the excess buttermilk out of it, and then you're going to place it into a bowl. I have a fancy bowl that we use for butter, and voila. It's in the fridge. You can go ahead. The one step I did miss, and we didn't add any salt, but you can salt or season your butter accordingly. And as you can see, it's close to 2 cups of fresh hand-whipped butter. And then here, this is the extra buttermilk, and we made butter biscuits out of it. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more vlogs and kitchen tips and farm tips too.